Good day, this is Samesh from Happy Chimney Sweeps and Happy Stoves. I had a question from a customer about what's the best stoves to buy or to look at. And over the years of installing stoves, we've come across a whole number of different makes and models and ranges and sizes. And so far, I cannot advise highly enough the range of stoves from EcoC. As far as I'm concerned, the EcoC stoves are fantastic value for money. They are fantastic builds. The quality is phenomenal, and they look great. So, with those three things in mind, the cost effectiveness of the stove, the quality of the build, and the look of the stoves, every customer that has installed one of the EcoC stoves has always been happy. We haven't had any negative feedback about the stoves, whatever, and we've installed hundreds of them so far. So we don't get any commission from this, but I've stopped advising any other stoves because personally I find that when I'm coming across or dealing with stoves, that stoves that are twice and even sometimes three times as expensive as the EcoC range, I can't really tell any difference in terms of quality and looks. So the only difference is price. You'll find that these stoves are half to a third of the price of a stove that's far more expensive. So how do you go about the process of choosing a stove? Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to search for the size of stove for your particular room. And what I would suggest is that you go to something like Glowing Embers output calculator. You can just do a search. Actually, you can do a search for let's see, stove output calculator. So this will be your step one, and just there's a whole lot of different ones here. You could use Glowing Embers, that's a good one. So in here, this is where you're going to choose the height of the length of your room. Say your room is like 4 meters, for example. Width is like 3 meters. Height is normally about between 2.5 and 3 meters. It also asks you how well insulated your house is. Is it good insulation? Is the room open plan? If it's open plan, do you like your room warmer than 20 degrees? And then you click the calculate button. And this one is obviously a small room. It says 2.4 kilowatts needed. We recommend stoves looking for 1 to 5 kilowatts. Okay, so that's your basic room sort of size, or the average stove is 5 kilowatts. You don't need anything more than that. Let's increase the room length to say 5, let's say even 7, and the width at 5, and height normally 3 meters. And that'll give you a 7.1 kilowatt needed. So length of room probably around 5, width around 5. That's a square room. Let's see, that's 5 kilowatts needed. So 4 to 8 kilowatt stove. So yeah, that's your first port of call is to look for the size of your room, and you get an output. You can also, I guess, stove output calculator, just to check. It's probably a good idea to use one of the other calculators just to get another check. So here's another calculator. So again, we're going to go say 5 meters by 5 meters. Room height, 3 meters by 5 meters by room length 5 meters. Insulation is, say it's good. It's a newish type of house, and click on submit. And that's going to tell you minimum of 4.17 kilowatts, which is a 1 to 5 kilowatt wood burning stove. So we know we're looking for like a 5 kilowatt stove. Then I would go from there. I would go to ecocstoves.co.uk, and here I would look at the stoves, all the different stove makes on here. Go to Hampton stoves. So you're looking for a 5 kilowatt stove, and here you've got a whole lot of different options. It gives you the look of the stove, This is a 6 kilowatt. So there's another 5 kilowatt if you want a higher one that's sort of freestanding. These are all great stoves. You're not going to go wrong with any of these stoves here. Those are very popular. The Newburn, the panoramic seem to be very popular these days as well. These are really nice. 5 kilowatts as well. They look great. Big stove glass. With a cast base, also 5 kilowatt. There's a 2-door option. So all these different options with EcoC. Now once you've decided on the stove, you've got the panoramic multi-fuel. So what I would do here is I would go to something like stove. Okay, we could actually just do a search for EcoC, because EcoC, they don't actually sell the stoves, they're the manufacturer. So I'm going to press paste there and just paste the model number of your stove, and there you look. Okay, so here we got EcoC Panoramic 589 from Stove World. EcoC Panoramic 589. So it's a general retail price. So wherever you get it from, it really doesn't matter. They're all probably the same price. So if we click on that first one, Stove World UK is a really good supplier. You're going to get a good service from them. So this stove's got 5-year guarantee. It's eco design ready, so it's got all the latest certification, and you can take a look at all the different pictures. Some people like the bronze handle, black handle. You get those different options when it comes with the stove. The other thing you want to check out is how is the size of your fireplace opening, whether that's going to fit. So you want to make a note of these sizes. Make sure that if you've got a large stove opening, then this is going to be just fine. If you've got a smaller stove opening, you want to go back to EcoC stoves.co.uk and just check that you've got the right size for your fireplace opening. But we can advise you that when we do our survey. So that's on there. You can go just see how the pictures of the stove in situ. It's quite a big stove, so okay, so that's that. You can see all the different details about it. There's also a video about the stove as well. All the different details about the stove. But yeah, so Stove World UK is a really good option. I'll put those 3 links possibly at the bottom of the video. Let's see if I can do that or not. But I hope that helps in your process of choosing your stove. So just order the stove online and it gets delivered. Probably takes a couple of days. Pretty quick, and you'll have your stove ready for installation. Hope you're having a great day. It's Samesh again from Happy Chimney Sweeps and Happy Stoves. Speak soon. Bye.